Hi, we're here today with Anita Royston. Anita is the author of Brave, Bold, and Beautiful. Anita, can you tell us about this book that you wrote regarding Black fathers?
Well, it's called Our Black Fathers. Brave, Bold, and Beautiful is an anthology where we collected stories from around the country, 61 stories and some poems, and 2 came to us from out of Africa. And the way we came about doing this, or
What inspired you to put this book together?
okay, I was sitting in a meeting over at a university in Sacramento, and someone asked the question of the facilitator. They asked him why there's so few African Americans at the universities, and without missing a beat, he said high absenteeism. Black fathers are not in the home, black fathers are in jail, black fathers are on drugs, and he just went on, and when it was all said, and people were just actually taking note, like, wow, this is great information. And when it was all said and done, everyone left, and there were 4 of us sisters still in the room, and I just asked them, I said, ladies, was that your experience? And they said, no. And so they went on talking about extolling the virtues of our dads. And Jocelyn, who is a co-author, Jocelyn just said, we must dispel these myths. I've been thinking about writing a book. And I told her, wait a minute, Jocelyn, don't think I'm copying you. I've been thinking about writing a book too. So 3 months later, she called, and we started writing about our wonderful daddies. And we thought, you know what, there are more people out there, and we need the nation to know there's a lot of good black men and good black fathers. And so we put the call out on the internet, and stories started coming in.
What one story that you interviewed came to mind that really stuck out in your mind that you felt was important for people to hear?
Wow, out of all of them, there was one called Daddy Do Better. And that was by a man who wrote, and he told his story that he was not a good man. He didn't treat women right, and he didn't do the best by his children, though he loved his daughters. And he said they kept saying, Daddy, you need to do better, you know. And finally he said one day he looked at his daughters and he said, I would not want my daughters to be married to a man like me. And so he started changing his life. And as he did that, you know, it all turned around, and his daughters told him, they said, you know, we never wanted another man, a new man, to be our father. We wanted our father to be a new man.
That's beautiful.
And that stands out.
So tell us a little bit about your outreach in Africa. How did that come about?
Well, there's a story by Stephen Olekaseri, and I met Stephen when I was over in Nairobi a few years ago. He's a minister, a Christian minister there, and he's a Maasai. And if you know about the Maasai people.
Yes.
And so when the call went out, I had that one forwarded to Stephen, and he answered. His story is fantastic. And there's someone else, Sam Kalimba from Malawi. I didn't know him. Somebody just forwarded an email, and he works at a college over there, and he told me that they're using the book as reference material for teaching history.
Excellent. Excellent. So you seem like you have a lot of passion behind this. Are you doing any type of workshops or outreach for fathers with this book? Does it include any type of teaching manual or course work that goes with it?
Funny you should ask. We're working on a workbook right now.
Great.
Because there's an anti-racism summit. It's called the Equity Summit in Yolo County in Sacramento at UC Davis on the 20th of March. And so we're working on that. But our first books that were ordered went to Sacramento County Office of Ed for the new teacher training. So we've done diversity workshops, you know, for new teachers, and of course the discussions that arise when we're doing our book signings and other workshops like today. Like we did one on legacy leaving today.
Okay, great. Now, you're not going to just stop here with the book. What's your next project for fathers?
Wow. Well, we're working on, we've had someone ask us if we could do plays. So because they're short stories, and so we're busy selecting right now, you know, and to avoid some of the legal, we'll take some of our family stories. They won't sue us, but so we'll do screenplays as well as you know, the workshops that we do.
That's excellent. Well, we thank you for joining us today. And again, you want to tell them about your book and where they can actually reach you or purchase your book online?
Thank you. Our FiveSistersPublishing.org. They can go online, FiveSistersPublishing.org, or Amazon.com. And I don't know that we're in any of the libraries in LA yet.
Right.
Yet.
Yeah,
In Sacramento.
that's your next mission.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay.